Second. Let's look up my name, get this live stream going. Here we are. Let's see. Oh, here I am. Okay. Let's see. Okay, quality kind of sucks. Oh, but it can be higher. Okay, we're chilling. We're good. All right, let me tweet this out. Let me also post on my Discord server. Hi, guys. I'm just letting people know that I'm live. Hi. Hello. Do you like the thumbnail of the video, too? I thought you would. Hi, guys. Whoa, that was really fast. We got a lot of people in here, and Negative Vibe like 316. Thank you so much for becoming a channel member. I appreciate that. Is this about the weekly slap? Yes. So just be aware that it's a really okay. So the thumbnail sucks. I did that on purpose, but I don't know. I really want to talk about this video that jschlatt made, and we're going to be playing in the background. We're going to be talking about it bit by bit. But I honestly wanted to do a stream about jschlatt's new video because it's really interesting. And as someone who is kind of in the creator world in a sense, I mean, I have a decent sized audience. I do appreciate you guys. It's a really interesting perspective that I think no one has spoken about that is mad important. It is, I don't know, man. I think it's one of the most important things. I was strip mining. This better be good. Thank you for the 2, Sienna. If you want to listen to this as background noise and continue strip mining, that's okay too. I'm not going to be doing anything visually stimulating. It's just going to be my face and it's going to be a lot more audio. So if you guys want to play Minecraft while listening to this, no issue with that. I will be getting to the main subject in a second. I just want to give it like a second or two for a few more people to come in. We have a nice sized group of people right here. You can talk about the podcast? No, I don't know what the podcast. What I will be talking about is jschlatt's video on the weekly slap. He spoke about creator and audience, fan, content consumer. I don't know what I want to call that. Like the relationship between content creator and content consumer. And I don't know. I think it was like I think I saw on my Twitter timeline a lot of other people were also like, this is an important video, and it was a hard pill to swallow, but it was still like an important thing, and I couldn't agree more. I'm gonna give it like one more second, and then we'll get into the video. I just want to reply to a few comments. Creator versus consumer. Okay, stop being sus. I was not sus. You guys are sus. I like your sweater. Thanks. That's why it's the second day in a row I'm wearing it. Still smells like fresh laundry, and I love that smell. All right. Yeah, okay, so let's actually get into the video of topic. So let me just say, it was the most surreal experience a couple days ago to see a notification from the weekly slap in my notification bar, because I was like, yo, he uploads to that? I don't know, man. That was cool, obviously, but I was like, what? $2. You ended the stream without the hat. Sienna, I will not forget this time. I think I was just so flustered that I had such a poor stream that I just ended it. All right, so anyways, jschlatt uploaded on his other channel called The Weekly Slap, where he basically he kind of takes off the character in The Weekly Slap, and in my kind of like documentary kind of thing on jschlatt, I said this is the reason why I really like him. Because if you don't know, he plays a bit of a character. If he wasn't playing a character on his Twitter and on his stuff, I would be a little bit concerned. But he's an actual guy, allegedly. Or at least according to the Weekly Slap, he's a normal guy with normal thoughts. And he basically, on this channel, he uploads a lot of Call of Duty commentaries like back in 2010 style, which I think is kind of neat. And what's really important is the audio. So he uploaded a 6-minute video titled Goodbye for Now. I'm going to stop it at the important points. And we'll be playing it. Oh, hold up. I gotta get my stream to shut up because I'm reading chat through like another window. Okay. And let's begin. if it's gonna load.
How's it going, boys? My name is Schlatt, and welcome back to the Weekly Slap. It's been a minute, and I feel like I say
Hold up. Everyone comment 1 if you can hear the audio in the background, because that's going to be important. All right, we got some 1s. Love to see it. All right, we got 1s.
say that every single time I record one of these things, but it truly has been a minute this time, and I just wanted to record this one on Christmas Eve. It's 11:45 p.m., and I figured I'd just give you an update on where I've been, what's going on, all that kind of stuff. I just got done wrapping all my family's Christmas presents. By wrapping, I just mean put it in a Amazon cardboard box and then tape a piece of printer paper to the side of it saying their name. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing tonight. But yeah, let's talk. There's a few different reasons why I don't upload here as much as I used to, or as much as I want to. Obviously, the first one is that when I started this channel, I had different priorities. I was a full-time student. I wasn't making any money off of YouTube or any of this.
Also, if you haven't done so, leave a like in the stream. Just, I don't know, you should do that.
Stuff, really. And I was kind of coasting through school. So I remember the first couple episodes I ever made for this channel were typed out in class, like in this random easy-ass programming course that I had. Now, I'm in a very lucky position where the amount of time I put in and the amount of effort I put into what I do directly affects the amount I receive from it, which is something
I can't relate to that on YouTube. I'm gonna be honest. This isn't the point of the video, obviously. The point of the video is like 4 minutes in, if I remember correctly. But for me, that is no longer the truth. The amount of time I spend to a video does not correlate to the views. But good for him, I guess.
Really fucking special, and it's not something I take for granted. And obviously, I want to make the most of it. Another reason is my own mental state. The last couple times I actually opened my inbox, which is historically just been full for a long time because I don't actually like delete anything. I just kind of save it all, and there's a limit on how much I can store. But the last couple times I opened the inbox, I'm just kind of like, I just get sad. And it's kind of occurred to me that there are so many.
Ollie, thank you for the £2. I appreciate it.
So many bigger problems, so many bigger fish to fry, if you will, than the questions I usually answer.
Yeah, this is something that's interesting. I've seen this isn't just true about Schlatt, this is true about so many creators. When you're like this size and you're kind of like, oh, let me help you with your problems and stuff, and it's like everyone comes to you with these like complex situations that you just feel bad about, like the weight of trying to like help everyone else like will weigh down on you. And I've seen this all the time, but it's interesting that he brought it up
on this show, and a lot of the times I'll get an email and I'll just read it and I'll just be moved to tears sometimes about how just shitty the hand some people have been dealt as, and I guess kind of a feeling of guilt also, because I know I could be, if I put all my effort into.
Some people are asking about the thumbnail. I thought it was funny, so yeah. Okay, so for the people who are just hopping in now, basically Schlatt made this video on the Weekly Slab, and about a couple minutes in, we're just watching the whole thing through, but a couple minutes in, he speaks about the creator-viewer relationship and how it can be, how it's kind of complicated. And I thought it was a really interesting take, and like no one of like his size really has been speaking about it. Well, I think he did a really good job. Connor, I found diamonds. GG, those are hard.
Answering and reading
good commentary from
hundreds of emails I still get a day, and it is still hundreds a day. I would fucking go crazy. It's kind of like when you had a lot of assignments in school, like a lot of shit due the next night, and maybe like a test you had to study for on top of that. So you just decide to like, hey, maybe I'll just do none of it. And you.
I don't recommend that, by the way, but
you just push it off even longer, and you don't get any work done. And look, I'm not some kind of like Tibetan monk either. I'm not this fucking dojo, this temple of wisdom, 24/7. And so when I'm going through my own rough patches, and surely
yeah, I think this is interesting from like his channel. Like people will ask me questions and I will happily answer. But like for example, like people ask me things about things I just am not qualified to answer. Like I can give you my perspective, but I have a very limited I have a very limited worldview. Like, I have a very limited set of experiences, you know? Like, I haven't lived through all these things, and it's so whenever you ask me for advice and I give you something, please just realize it's coming from a place of I gotta guess. I gotta try and give you the best answer. And like, I mean, I know Schlatt, like he's older and he's like he seems like a pretty wise guy from like what, you know, his these things I've listened to, but it's also like he hasn't lived all these experiences. So I think that's important just in general. And I think that's it was good. It was cool for him to say that. I don't know. I remember just when I watched this like a couple days ago, I was like, relate.
Have been some over the past, couple of years that I've been doing this channel. Sometimes I don't feel like I'm in the best state to record and get up in front of a microphone and try and tell other people how to live. So there's that. There's that. And the last bit that I want to talk about, and I think this is the most important one, in my opinion, is this parasocial relationship that sometimes exists between the people who consume content and the people who make it. I remember.
Here we go. Now we're starting with the point of the video. So for the people here who don't know what I'm talking about, so I saw this on my timeline a lot. I thought it was really important when you said this. So he's going to talk a little bit about, and then I'm going to talk about, because I'm not just going to sit here play the video in peace. Like, the whole reason I'm playing this video is so like I'll pause it, I'll give my 2 cents, I'll respond to questions or comments or opinions in the comment section. Like, this is supposed to be an interactive experience. I'm not just passively watching this video. I know it seemed like that. So basically, for the new people coming in, because I see we have a like 300 something people in here, which just still blows my mind. So we got to the point in the video where Schlatt speaks about this relationship between content creator and content consumer or viewer. That's going to be easier. I don't like saying consumer. You guys are weird and you twist my words. But anyways, he speaks about the relationship between content creator and viewer. And look, I've seen this for a long. He doesn't not stands, just people who consume like the content, and it's the way that they consume it. He doesn't actually reference Stan at all. That's probably smart, but and it's an interesting take, and it was kind of a hard pill for some people to swallow. But every time, every like tweet I saw about it, they were like, he I needed to hear this. And I just wanted to like add my 2 cents and maybe like blunt the blow for some people. I just think it's really important. I don't know. It's interesting enough of a take for me to do an hour-long stream about it. And if you haven't already done so, leave a like in the stream and subscribe if you haven't, because yeah, boys, I like subs.
I've seen a clip from Ludwig, who is actually the only other person I've ever featured on this channel.
That's a lie. Sorry, I just remember this because one of my favorite episodes from the Weekly Slap was when he had Fit MC on to talk about index funds. That was like my favorite episode of the Weekly Slap. So when I heard this, I'm like, that's a lie. That's a complete lie.
And he was talking about this kind of thing. And he basically said, like, I want you to treat my shit like a TV show, you know? I want you to think of it like Lost, almost. Like, you tune in every week on it.
So this was interesting because I remember watching a long time ago a video by Christine Sedelko. I don't know if you remember her. She was pretty funny, but she kind of quit the internet because she didn't want to be on the internet, and totally respect that. But basically, Christine Sedelko made a video like years ago about MagCon, back when like MagCon was like Jacob Sartorius and all those people. And essentially, she was saying like she was speaking about the relationship because she was I forgot what she said, but it stuck with me. She's like these little girls, because it was basically a 13-year-old female audience that would go for the MagCon people, and they would say like they're tweeting out what they had for breakfast. Like it's a different relationship than with TV. I think was when he brought this up. It's true because at the end of the day, like you tweet out something like I had such, I had this for breakfast. Techno Gamer, thank you for the $3. I appreciate it. Good comment. Just kidding. But it's like, you tweet out saying what you had for breakfast. You go on stream for 3 hours talking about your personal life. And it's a different connection than with most people on TV. Like, I like a lot of TV shows. I like a lot of people in movies. I like a lot of actors. But at the end of the day, you just don't feel the same level of connection as people who open up about their life every single day and you watch them for hours. And that relationship is going to be different. And let's continue with the video. He goes on for like a 20-second joke monologue, but it's
ABC to watch it. holy shit, it's entertaining at first. They're on an island. There's fucking bears in the forest. Like, what's going on? This is fun. I want to watch it every week. But then, maybe in the third season, starts getting a little weird, falling off the rails a little bit. You don't even know what the fuck's going on in the fourth season. They go to some church and then they open the door and then they're filled with light. Are they dead? Was the island real? Who the fuck knows? Either way, you stop watching it because it's weird. It's Resident Sleeper. If I'm ever boring, I don't want you to keep watching what I'm doing. I want everybody who watches to be here solely because of the content. And that's part of the reason why I enjoy putting on this bombastic character I do, because it's fun. It's entertainment, and that's all.
jschlatt is probably one of the funniest characters in my opinion, my personal opinion. Techno Gamer, thank you for the $3. Sus.
All it is.
I am.
And this is the same reason I don't spam my Twitter feed with personal shit. And even my alt is literally just memes and me typing things in all capital letters. Like,
This is interesting because on most people's alts, and here's the thing: when on my alt, I don't use it as my main. If you haven't seen, the posts on my main are all pretty curated to be like memes, but the posts on my alts are normally just things when I have like thoughts or opinions about something. And I don't know. I thought it was interesting. Well, let's keep watching. Where can I find this video? So jschlatt has the weekly slap as like one of his various channels. It's where he posts kind of just like him talking.
it should be pretty clear to you guys that I don't want you to know all about me. I don't really tend to open up this window of, here's everything about me. Here's my I'm a Virgo, It's like, you're a number for me. I'm sorry. I don't love you.
This was the line that got everyone. And I hate to say it, but it's like, so for me, I have a kind of a different experience. So here's the thing. I don't have an insane number of viewers. I get about like 1,000 likes on my tweets. So like, I'm doing okay. I have 400 people-ish in here. I'm doing okay. But the thing is, I recognize people when they comment a lot. Like, if you're always replying to my tweets or something, I recognize your username. I will try and follow you back if I remember. I don't really care about that. I don't care about ratios. I follow people back. Like, when people comment on my videos all the time, I actually start to remember them. But here's the thing. Tommy, Wilbur, Dream, all these people, because of their size, basically everyone is a number. And that's, I don't know, that's like, I don't know. It was an interesting for someone who is a creator of that size to say that. Like, that was really like, I was like, dang, bro. Let's keep watching though, because he keeps going.
I could tweet that I love you, but that's not true. And when I see relationships being formed like this that are just so one-sided in nature, I can't help but feel kind of concerned. Again.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about this. I actually sat down and kind of had a little bit of a mental experiment where I kind of debated myself on both sides in this argument. And I kind of came out to the conclusion that for the people who follow me and are like people who, yeah, it hits hard. I know a lot of people are like, dang, but it's true. And I think it's also good to like remember that, because for the people who follow me and like my content, look, you guys are dope, but I never want to be a detriment in your life. At the end of the day, one of the reasons why I'm making content, and it's why I've evolved in what I do, is, I want to make stuff that people enjoy, and I want to be a net positive in your life at the end of the day. Like, even if it's small, I want to make sure I'm at least a positive and not a negative. And I just want to make sure that, I don't want someone to, skip school, like everything that's kind of important for their life to be good, to consume my content or someone else's content, because then I would be a detriment in your life, and I don't want that to be. And I think he's kind of like poking around that question. So at the end of the day, I think if consuming content from a creator makes you happy, like, do it, man. Like, of course. If it's like, because I see the argument, it's like, well, it's either this or I do drugs because I'm a teenager. Like, of course, obviously, you would want, like, consume the content from these creators, but also make sure that they're a net positive in your life at the end of the day. If you spend 24/7, like, I don't know, doing stuff for creators, but you have friends and you're happy, go ahead, man. But just make sure that just make sure that it's always a net positive in your life. Someone left a donut. Let's say thank you. Thank you. I don't know what that translates to because I don't know what that, anyways, I appreciate it though. Anyways though, but, I think I don't know. That's a lot of creators care about their audiences. Creators don't love their audiences. Those are two statements. Yeah. I think that's a good point. I know and like this video was really sad for a lot of people, but a lot of people were like, "Yeah, it's true though." And I think just if I had to give like a little message of to you guys, if you're big fans of people, do it as long as you like. I would say if I had to give you like something I think you should do, check yourself regularly. Like do a little mental check to see is doing this a net positive in my life? Because for some people it is. I fear for the people that it isn't. So let's keep watching. Oops, I clicked on something else. I am good at technology.
My shit is a fucking TV show. The TV show will never love you. The characters have no idea who you are. They're not even real. And that's basically it. And it sucks because this channel is kind of a contradiction of everything I just said. And it feels kind of hypocritical for me to have this channel while also maintaining that I don't want people to get too attached to me as a person. And that's what I've been struggling with. It's definitely a gray area. And I wish it was an easier situation to kind of reconcile with in my head, but
Yeah, I thought this was interesting because, in my opinion, the weekly slap is what kind of made me like a really big fan of Schlatt. Like it's this channel is the reason why because he opened up. Um, because at the end of the day, like the weekly slap is a reason is it's Schlatt opening up, and I really do like the content a lot. This video was like such an interesting. I hope if something came out of this video, I hope that Schlatt's video was at least a conversation starter for people. Um, because I think it's an important conversation that we should at least start. I think it's been started before, but started really poorly. Like, oh, you're spending all your time doing this. You should be doing whatever. I don't think that's a good way to go about it. I really don't. Because here's the thing: some people, it is I make George not fan of. I make George not fan. I make George not found fan art, or I sit there miserably. Of course, I want you to do the thing that makes you happy there. Like that's the thing that people are ignoring. I'm sorry. I was thinking like three things in my head at once, and I combine that. English is really hard. Uh, yeah, so it's like you can. It's like, oh, I'm gonna go stand dream, or I'll be sad. Those are my two options. What? Why would you say go be sad? It obviously like, but then there's other times where it's like I'm afraid that people are spending so much time, doing this content where there are other things that maybe could have been better or could have made them more happy. It's I don't know. It's an interesting conversation. I think content creators just want you to be happy at the end of the day, and I can't say because here's the thing: everyone's situation is completely different. Where you stand with this stuff, what makes you happy, I don't know. You are all very different. Some people say I make them happy. Like that's awesome. Honestly, that's the coolest stuff when I hear that. But if anything, I will just ask that you do your best to self-regulate yourself and decide when the time you're spending is what's really making you happy, or maybe you're overdoing it or underdoing it, or just I just want to make sure that people are aware of like what Schlatt's saying to make sure that they self-regulate themselves and make sure that they're good at the end of the day. Um, let's finish this video out and then we'll see what
yeah,
else we have to say.
it's not. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This wasn't the most jolly of episodes of the weekly slap on, Christmas of all days, the birth of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Rest in peace and may you lay. I think I'm done making promises with this channel. I don't think you're going to hear me say I'll see you next week anytime soon.
Yeah, that's probably could call Schlatt. All right, so I'm actually kind of curious what you guys think about that. Like your personal experiences, questions, any of that, leave them in the chat. I hope people learn to give content creators the space. Yeah, I mean, obviously, don't go up to them and be like if they're eating, or don't go to their house. I think that's a given. But what is going on? We're talking about Schlatt's take about creator and content consumer relationships. Fans, I shouldn't say content consumer. You guys are going to be weird again. I think people see the creators as characters rather than people, so they put them on a pedestal to obsess. Yeah, I think you should be careful blindly following anyone. I don't think that's a huge issue though, because I don't because when creators say something stupid, their fans will be like, "Yo, don't do that." So I don't think people are blindly following anyone. That's one thing I do disagree with. That's kind of a common narrative. Let's see. I'm happy he's being honest, but it kind of made me feel sad that when he said he doesn't love us. Yeah, but I think it's no, it's definitely kind of a sad video, but it's also like I think it's I I'm on the side that it's important that he said that. I think I'm on the side that I think it's important that he said that and made that video. It's hard. I can see so many people were like, "Dang," you know. So it's I don't know. It's this conversation that I think should be like I'm not saying anyone should change what they're doing. All I'm saying is just make sure that like that what you're doing is good for you. So and like it's hard to like this and it's also probably like hard to like figure out when you're like going too far or it's actually a detriment to your life because at that point I feel like I don't know. So I don't know if me saying make sure you're I don't know if me saying make sure to make sure that you're fine is going to help anything. I don't know. This is it's an interesting conversation, man. I don't know. I just hope he's comfortable with his fan base and no one making him uncomfortable. I don't know. I think he's okay. I don't think his base. I think this stuff is fine. Like I feel like out of all, I feel like if content creators are really uncomfortable by something, they would make it apparent. I think because I think that they're aware of the snowball effect. Is if they don't address something, saying no, it's going to get worse and worse. Um, it's so hard to read chat. This chat's actually okay. It's kind of slow right now, which is good. I can actually read stuff. Um, it's a hard truth people need to learn. Yeah, or just acknowledge, I guess. Because it's interesting. Like I was thinking about this. Like TV personalities and internet personalities have completely different relationships with their fans. It just seems so much more personal. Maybe because, there isn't, a bunch of cuts, there isn't ads in but well, there is ads, but it isn't like a production set. It isn't like it's like right now, like I'm just talking to people and I want to, I don't know, like it's completely different relationship because like I feel like I personally know people that I don't as someone who watches videos by people, especially like, I don't know, like I get where people are coming from. I don't know. Shalai is smart. Yeah, he's actually like a pretty smart man. Like I was like, if you go through his non-trolly stuff, I'm like, oh wow, okay. So he's a bright young man. I feel like I feel people set expectations for creators because they want them to do something they're not. Especially with their face reveal. Yeah, I wish that there was less pressure. If a creator's like teasing a face reveal and people are like, like that's okay. But sometimes I'm a little worried about privacy and people assuming things. It's okay. I think creators will come out and make that apparent. Do you have a Discord? Yeah, it's linked in description. Go join the Discord server. Of course, people are allowed to like a creator and enjoy their content, but they have to realize that it's for entertainment. Yeah, I'm sometimes a little bit concerned about some personal bonds when it's super one-sided. Like the thing is, I'm actually friendly with some people who watch my content. Like I'm like I'll reply to their stuff, I'll like their tweets and stuff. That's because I actually kind of know who they I don't know who they are, but like I am aware of them. And that I don't think that's a bad relationship there. I think it's bad if it's like I don't know. I don't know. I think like I'm not sounding that smart right now because I think it's a pretty nuanced conversation and I'm kind of like piecing it together in my head right now. So if I say something and then backtrack on it like 5 seconds later, that's because I just discarded my original opinion. Um Bill Tube, thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. His general message: a creator cannot love thousands or millions of fans, so no one should kind of like hyperfixate on a creator. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, the thing is like if being like super like into someone or loving their content, if you can find friends through that, and if that can like help you through hard times, no issue. Yeah, and some people can't help. Yeah, another thing is like some people can't help these things, and That's why I'm very careful to say, oh, you should stop something, because some people can't at the end of the day, and I'm very aware of that. I just ask that people do their best to check themselves to make sure that they're, that they're doing okay and that they're happy and stuff. If I ever decide to become a content creator, I don't want fans to know me as a person. Yeah, like it's, I don't know. It's, look, I kind of like people liking my tweets right away. But then again, I don't have like millions of followers. I have a very comfortable size following. Like it's enough so it's like, oh, I feel special, but it's also not so big that I feel uncomfortable. I don't know, it's cool. Yeah, I have autism, so I can't really stop it. Yeah, so that's why like I think people should be careful coming for people when they can't stop it. All I ask is just make sure that like make sure you're just doing okay. Make sure you always check, just like check your, like all I can ask is like, and I do this too. Like sometimes I'm in other things in life. I'm like, is this a net positive in my life, or am I going too far? People treat content creators like they're fanfic characters. Yeah, I don't think that's too big of an issue. It's a bit of an interesting conversation, really. It's good Schlatt said this no matter how much it may hurt. Yeah, I think it was a good kind of reality check to make sure that people are kind of aware, just to remind them that it's like, hold up, like, you guys aren't best friends. You can, I don't know. Really mad YouTube notified me this so late. Yeah, YouTube notices aren't that great, so, oh, sellout timer, perfect timing. Obviously, subscribe if you're new and turn on my notifications. But look, YouTube notifications don't always send out, and I like streaming. So make sure you've joined the Discord server. Follow me on Twitter, because I mentioned it on both my Discord server and my Twitter that I was live. So, yeah. What exactly did Schlatt say? We can rewatch that point in the video. I think it was around here.
In my opinion, is this parasocial relationship.
Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna read chat for a second more, and then for the new people coming in, we'll briefly rewatch. Um, we'll briefly rewatch what he said, because I think it's important. I want to make content one day, and I really love being open with people, but it's like worrisome. I would be fairly open with the audience. That stuff gets me nervous. Yeah, I mean that gets me nervous sometimes too. But I also kind of like it, man. Like, I'll be honest. I think it's because I don't have like a super huge following. So, Connor, do you love uploading, or do you force yourself to do it? Also in streams, it's nice because you have a virtual conversation. It depends on the day. Sometimes I actually kind of force myself to make content because I know that I'll want to make it tomorrow, and I want to make sure that my channel's still doing okay. I'd say 90% of the time I'm enjoying what I'm doing. But it's that 10% of the time I do it because I know I enjoy it 90% of the time. It's kind of like if you work out and like you're not feeling it, you're just like, I just got to do it because I know in general I like it. People are reporting Schlatt to the that's stupid. Anyways, let's just rewatch that part where he explains it for the people who missed that, or maybe just to try and hear what he's saying again. I'm gonna skip his loss thing.
Exists between the people who consume content and the people who make it. I remember seeing a clip from Ludwig, who is actually the only other person I've ever featured on this channel, and he was talking about this kind of thing, and he basically said, like, I want you to treat my shit like a TV show, I want you to think of it like Lost, almost. Like, you tune in every week on ABC to watch it. Holy shit, it's entertaining at first. They're on an island. There's fucking bears in the forest. Like, what's going on?
Oops.
Falling off the rails a little bit. Boring. I don't want you to keep watching what I'm doing. I want everybody who watches to be here solely because of the content. And that's part of the reason why I enjoy putting on this bombastic character I do, because it's fun. It's entertainment, and that's all it is. And this is the same reason I don't spam my Twitter feed with personal shit, and even my alt is literally just me.
I think I just thought of something, like, while I was listening to this and while I was listening to you guys, like, with television, there aren't the aspects of personal relationships. Like, the aspects of personal relationships are present in social media to fan relationships. That's just something I was just thinking of. Like, the way that sometimes I'll tweet out, or people will tweet out, it's like as if you're talking to them. And this right now, it's like, well, I guess I am talking to you because I'm responding to the questions and stuff. So it's like it's simulating a personal relate. It's like simulating us talking, but we're not. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know. This is a fun mental experiment. I don't know if you guys are having as much fun as me, but it. Oops. What? Sorry, I'm not good with machines.
Memes and me typing things in all capital letters. Like it should be pretty clear to you guys that I don't want you to know all about me. I don't really tend to open up this window of yeah, here's everything about me. Here's my fucking I'm a Virgo, you know, it's like you're a number for me. I don't I'm sorry. I don't love you. I could tweet that I love you, but that's not true. And when I see relationships,
Yeah, I think someone mentioned this in my comment section before, but it's the difference between, you know, loving an individual and being appreciative of an individual. You can appreciate someone without knowing them, but you can't really love someone without like knowing them individually. That might be completely wrong. I don't know. I look, I'm just saying things. None of this is pre thought out or anything, or nothing I do is thought out in life. Let's be real here. What video is this? Okay, so for people who want to watch this themselves or just aren't subscribed to the Weekly Slap, you should subscribe to the Weekly Slap. It's on that channel. I'm more confused about some kids younger than me already famous. Yeah, okay, so this is actually something interesting. I think I'm going to lose live viewers because people don't care when I talk about TikTokers, but give me a second. Give me a second. Hear me out. So Dixie D'Amelio, I saw this on TikTok, and in one of her newer videos, she was like, "Life was going so well for me. I got into college and all this, and then I became famous." And people were really mad about this, and I kind of had the conversation with myself about this because I think it was interesting. I think that she had a point, but she just worded it really poorly because people were like, "Oh no, you get to make millions of dollars for basically doing nothing," and I mean they aren't wrong, but it's also it was a weird it was like a gray area for me because at the end of the day, like yeah, she can basically make millions of dollars without really doing much. It's there's a lot of money in social media. I'm just saying, base all the top streamers, multimillionaires, just for the people who haven't figured that out yet. But it's also like she can never go back. She will always be Dixie D'Amelio. She will never be. She can't choose her path anymore. The path has been chosen and is set in stone. You know what I mean? And she can't like relocate somewhere to start something new. She will always be Dixie D'Amelio. And that's probably weighing in on her. Because the thing is, look, Charlie got 100 million followers in a year. No way that she could have comprehended she couldn't have like sat down and been like, do I really want to do this? Because she grew too fast. She was just in the process of everything's going right. And she got to the top, and her sister got to the top as well, and then they were like, this was a this was a one-way road. There's no going back. And there will never be going back. I never really had the choice, you know. I never had the choice to decide if I want to do this or not. So I thought that was, but I also get why everyone was mad at her, because she was like, and then I became famous. I'm like, dude, not the way to phrase it. You have a point, but not the way to phrase it. um, I mean, I made a stream a while ago saying that I didn't want to be famous, but I wanted to do this. You know, look, I'm a commentary channel. Commentary channels will never have 100 million followers. Commentary channels will probably never have 10 million followers. There's very few that break a million, and that's good. I mean, I enjoy speaking about things. The reason I make kind of commentary style stuff about random things is because, you know, I enjoy it. But I also am aware that there's a ceiling to how many followers I can get with this content. And that's great news. Look, I want new followers. I want more followers. I want subscribers. I want clout. Don't get me wrong. But I want it in a limited amount. I want to keep growing. I want more likes on my tweets. I like more subscribers. But I'm not trying to get 100 million. I'm not trying to get 10 million. I don't want 100,000 viewers on my live. I think having a couple thousand would be really cool, but that's very just the top limit of what I would ever want, you know? Um I don't know. Somehow I like commentary content now because I just can't read properly anymore. Lol, relatable. I understand that content creators can't personally love you. I've got my friends and family love me. Yeah, look, and if you understand that, that then this video should just be like right off your like chip off your shoulder right there. But I think it was important that you said it. I'm not a Dream fan, but I'm actually scared what would happen if Dream did a face reveal. And look, and I am a fan of him, and I am also scared of what would happen if you do a face reveal. So I don't know. It's an interesting conversation, and I think that it isn't really. I think a lot. I'm afraid. No, I keep saying I'm afraid. I'm not actually afraid. I'm concerned because there's a lot of really large creators who feel this kind of pressure that they can never go back, and they express it really poorly. It's kind of like the poor me. I'm famous and have millions of dollars. No one's going to sympathize with that. But if you express it as I no longer have a choice in life, then people will be like, yeah, you got a point there. So yeah, commentary has always been my favorite genre on YouTube because of the smaller communities. Yeah, honestly, smaller communities are kind of cool. I like this. I like that I actually recognize some of you guys. Actually, I'd say about 30% of the names I'm reading right now, I recognize. Some of them I really recognize, and that's cool. I don't want to lose that, honestly. All right, let's keep watching the video, and then we'll speak more about it.
Chips being formed like this that are just so one-sided in nature. I can't help but feel kind of concerned. Again, my shit is a fucking TV show. The TV show will never love you. The characters have no idea who you are. They're not even real. And that's basically it. And it sucks because this channel is kind of a contradiction of everything I just said. And it feels kind of hypocritical for me to have this channel while also maintaining that I don't want people to get too attached to me as a person. And that's what I've been struggling with. It's definitely a gray area. And I wish it was an easier situation to kind of reconcile with in my head, but it's not. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry this wasn't the most jolly of episodes.
Okay,
Of
that's the video basically. I guess for the rest of the stream, I'll just talk about this and I'll talk with you guys because, you know, a lot of you guys are, you know, you're fans of people and so you probably reacted to this video differently. He worded his video really well. Yeah, no, he did a good job with it. It is so easy to speak about this topic poorly. And I mean, I was a little afraid to do this live stream and completely mess things up. But people don't understand the life of famous people. It's hard because you can't have a normal life. Yeah, and it's really hard to be sympathetic for people that has okay. Infinite has millions. Yeah, he's like a reaction channel. He's not a commentary channel. Um. Anyways, sorry, I got distracted there. It's like it's really hard to be sympathetic for people who can kind of just do very easy per se work because look relative to the pay that they get, the work is easy. It's hard, yeah, sure, it's hard, but it's also fun. Normally when you're making millions of dollars like that, you're running a company which is just brutal, 20-hour days, no weekends. You might be some crazy hour investment banker stressing out, hating your life. Like when people say it's easy work, I agree because I kind of define it as easy relative to the pay. For the pay you get as a content creator, the work is easy. It doesn't mean it's easy to do it. It's hard, dude. Um, so it's not really it's hard to be sympathetic, but you should be a little bit. I think if people genuinely open up and say like I don't know, for example, like I think like TikTokers, Charlie, Dixie, Addison, those people. I also think people like Dream who got so much success so quickly, they never had the opportunity to think, do I really want this? King Cringe, thank you for the $20. I appreciate it. Merry late Christmas. I keep messing your live streams. Well, I'm happy you're here now, and Merry Christmas to you too. Stay safe. Once you're famous, you can never really come back because people to watch follow will already recognize you. And look, I still have Dream's an interesting case because until he shows his face, he can dip and he'll be fine. Until he shows his face. But here's the thing, someone like Charlie, who has 100 million followers, I feel that like basically everyone in our generation, I'm going to make a brief assumption that we're all mostly between the ages of like 13 and 20. There's going to be some people younger, there's going to be some people older, but I would say the majority of the people watching right now are, I don't know, but in that age range. Costa or Costa, I don't know. Thank you for the $2. I appreciate it, man. Merry Christmas and also stay safe. Same to you, man. So the majority of you guys watching right now, you know who Charlie is. And Charlie is and Dixie too, and Addison, TikTok. You know who these top TikTokers are. And they're also our age, which means that as they grow older, we will too. They are living with a generation as they grow older that will always know who they are. There's no going back. This was one of my first videos, my return to YouTube, which started over the summer. The first one I ever made, I think one of the first ones I ever made was, it probably sucks to be famous. And I talk about this. And I think I had a slightly different take back then, because I was getting 100 views per video. But I don't know. Fame is a jail cell, but there could be no one there in solitude or be smug with all the security cameras watching you're afraid to do, but watch you. I think I agree. I didn't totally understand what you said, but I think I agree. Why do people even use Twitter? Dude, Twitter's kind of fun, dude. Bill 2, thank you for the 2. Content creators can transition like Joji. Yeah, no, did that, man. Success story right there. Honestly, kind of proud for him, because I used to watch him back in the Filthy Frank days. Those are funny videos. That was like golden era YouTube right there, where it was like pure creator, nothing corporate. And now he's a real musician, and I actually like some of his stuff. I've never really liked music from YouTubers or TikTokers or whatever, but Joji's is actually pretty good. Man, Twitter's kind of fun. Like, I'll be honest. Twitter's kind of fun. I'm not famous, but when a video I made blew up and many subscribers to me and threatened to unsub if I didn't continue to make the same stuff. Yeah, that's tough, man. I listen to your videos while I'm doing something else. I always think that's cool when people say that they like listen to my stuff when they're doing something else, because I do that for so many people. I'm like, oh man, full circle. That's weird. Connor, maybe if you're out of ideas, commentate about some of your hardest life experience and how you got through them. I mean, that's an idea, man. I have been thinking about making videos about things that, like, I made one saying every day feels the same, where I was just talking about a situation that I think a lot of people shared experience. I don't want to do a ton of those, but I think those occasionally would be kind of fun. I'm mining an entire island in Minecraft. What is this bag? Oh, man, that's funny. Didn't Quackity address that he's uncomfortable with stream? I don't think he said stand. I think he just kind of meant people who were like really into him before he joined the Dream SMP. Yeah, but I guess he kind of just took the choice there, you know. Quackity's I think he's chilled out to it. Look, here's the thing. The people who are like on Twitter who really like these Minecraft people, they also follow me and they're incredibly nice. They are so nice to me and they're so positive. And honestly, I just want to make sure that, like, I know that like things jschlatt said in this video were kind of harsh, but I think it's because I do kind of care about them as a collective. I don't know them all as individuals, but I care about them as a collective, because as a collective, they've been incredibly nice to me. I just want to make sure that they're going to be okay. Yeah, so that's the TLDR of this video, honestly. People act like they're the best friends with someone. I don't see that too often. What did you find? Where did you find that video? Yeah, so some people don't know. jschlatt has a second channel titled The Weekly Slap, where he uploads occasionally videos about like answering questions and stuff. I'm one of those people who relies on CC's for emotional connection. Yeah, and here's the thing. Why I don't make generalized statements is because I realize that people have vastly different experiences. And if what you're doing is something that you have decided that you need to stay happy, go ahead, keep doing it. Like, never, like, all I ask is that you just check yourself to make sure this is what I'm doing is actually going to be a net positive in my life. If it's a net positive, I couldn't care less about what you do. Do what you got to do. How was your Christmas? My Christmas was good. Thanks for asking. I feel really bad for content creators like Charlie. There's a lot. Oh, Charlie D'Amelio. I was thinking of Moist Critical. Lol. Yeah. Like you said, she will always be in the spotlight, and it's pressured her. Yeah, I don't honestly. I don't think those top TikTok stars are having an awesome time. Like, I don't think it's as cool as people think. I'll be honest, man. Um, I think being a Minecraft, I think being one of those popular Minecraft YouTubers, I think that's pretty cool. I think that's as cool as people think. Connor, can you be my life advisor? I haven't gone through enough to give you life advice. So, how do you manage being a creator? I mean, it's not that hard to manage because I don't have an insanely large audience, which is kind of cool. Like the fact that 300 people are still watching me is a lot. I'll be very honest, it's a lot. But it's also not so much that I'm like concerned about things. I don't know. Uh, if you search jschlatt on YouTube, your live stream is the fourth result. Oh, swag. Okay, maybe I should just keep streaming forever. Sellout timer. Okay, if you guys haven't already done so, make sure you are subscribed. I don't. You should and like the video too. If you haven't done so, leave a like. Let's get 700 likes in here. It's a bit of a reach, but let's just do that. It's scary seeing how broad and specific being known by people, so many people would want to be known, but, I think I agree. I think I'm just reading it wrong. I completely fail to read as a beyond a third grade level when I'm on live stream. I'm actually pretty good at English and stuff, but I just can't read on live. In all honesty, I try. Wait, what happened? So I'll just give a little recap for the people who are like just coming in. Schlatt made a video about the relationship between content creators and viewers, and I think it's interesting. What is the thumbnail? Dude, the thumbnail's funny, man. Like, speaking of your subs, your vids always show up in my recommended. It's as if I've been subbed, but I've never been subbed. Oh, you should subscribe, bro. You should subscribe. Yeah, here's kind of the thing. YouTube, if you're subscribed to someone or not, they kind of choose if you're going to see them. Like, you could be not subscribed to someone and see them all the time, or you could be subbed to someone and never see them. It's up to YouTube at the end of the day. I just like subscribers because it's like a big number next to my name, and that makes me feel good, so... Being on Twitter too long isn't healthy, Connor. Dude, it's fun. Honestly, I'm on Twitter. Like, I'm always in the replies because I'm like, what's the stupidest thing I could say and get likes? It's a challenge for me every day. YouTube recommending me clips like crazy. Yeah, YouTube's really... Okay, I don't know if it's just me, but has been YouTube recommending short videos to you? Like, they've been recommending, like, 6-second meme videos all the time in like the last week. Type 1 if that's true with anyone else, because I think YouTube had a bit of a shift in their algorithm. Also, Crush is here. I think I messed up your name. I'm sorry if I did. Thank you for becoming a channel member. Everyone say nice things to them because I like channel members. Okay. I don't know why YouTube is like pushing short videos so much, dude. Like, that's kind of weird to me. Benji replied to you, yeah, right, buddy. People have been saying stuff like that in my life for so long that I've become numb to people lying to me about that stuff. I have like 6 videos in my recommended that are in the seconds. I don't know why. I noticed it like, because here's the thing, it used to be YouTube was all about watch time. But here's the thing. People, maybe they're learning something from TikTok. Because here's the thing. People spend so much time on TikTok, yet each video is like 6 seconds long. Maybe they're like, maybe it isn't long videos. I don't know. Maybe they're acknowledging that attention spans are mad short. Look, 2018, 2019, it was like, if you made a long video, if you made like a 12-minute video, YouTube's like, everyone, look at this video, dude. I have a ton of recommended to me like 8 years ago. So here's actually a little YouTube thing for you guys. In 2017, they made a shift to their algorithm, which they published, where it said YouTube will promote tried over new, tried over fresh. Basically, they said, hey, we're gonna be promoting old videos. Crush is here. Thank you for $5 as well. Thank you, dude. Free money because you're cool. I appreciate it. Hey. Leafier. I butcher names. I apologize. Thank you so much for becoming a channel member. Platinum Door, baby. Let's go. Everyone say something nice to them too, because I like channel members, dude. Leaf Air. There we go. I got it the first time. I'm just an idiot. I've been getting recommended 10 to 15 minute TikTok videos and 5 to 6. Yeah, it's like YouTube or 6-second videos. I think it's every platform is trying to be TikTok now, and it's annoying. I'm like, I come on YouTube for long form content. I go on TikTok for 6-second content. What is the mic? Oh Lord. Oh man. What happened? Has spoken about that is mad important. Is my mic? Is it? Does it suck? If I remember correctly, but does it suck? Okay, comment 1 if the mic is okay now. No, yes? Alright, we're okay? It's lagging? Oh, Lord. Bruh. Okay, just spam 1. Don't spam it, okay? Just comment 1 once. This makes me sad. How bad? The audio and video are desynced? Oh, that sucks. Okay, my Wi-Fi is kind of bad. So. Okay, my. Oh, this is. Why is it delayed, dude? What? Is it gonna fix itself? Oh, that's so lame. Okay, well, you guys are just gonna have to deal with like the weird out of sync stuff. I don't know why it does that, but apparently it does that. I don't know why. It's out of sync. It's out of sync. Why does it do that? Why is it out of sync? Wait, is it okay now? Wait, is it okay now? Oh, it's good now. Okay, we're good. Everyone type 1 for Victory Royale. W's, baby. It's better now. W's, baby. Let's go. Woo! Okay, what was I even talking about, man? Like, I got so distracted by audio being stinky, so... Oh, we're talking about short videos getting recommended. Hey, Crush is here. Upgraded to Platinum Door. Appreciate it. Wait, is that another account? Because it's appearing both. Either way, everyone say something nice to them because they became a channel member, and we love to see that. Said, baby, you sound like moist. Yeah. It's recommending me short videos in the shifty algorithm for people like anime. Oh, yeah, 100%. There was a time when YouTube literally only cared about watch time. That's an exaggeration. Click-through rate, all that kind of stuff was important, but like watch time was everything. Killed animators, destroyed them. So now animators are back in the spotlight because YouTube is now like, okay, you know, we'll promote a few small short videos, but now they're just completely doing it. Channel members are absolute chads. You are absolutely right with that. If you're a channel member, bro, I can't speak. If you're a channel member, you can join the Discord and get a special tier-based role. You are so right about that. You should join the Discord. Very few of my videos in my feed are less than 1 minute long. Okay, maybe it depends on the viewer. Obviously, like your YouTube recommendations are tailored for you. So some like maybe YouTube's like, we're not giving you short videos. I don't know why, but I'm not gonna reply to some of these comments. It's weird. I don't mind watching long videos, but it's harder for me to watch the entire thing in one time unless it's... Well, for me, I like long videos because, like, if I'm, like, playing duels or something, or I'm on Twitter, I like having long videos in the background so I don't have to keep changing a new video, you know? I get random animal videos recommended to me, and I'm not complaining. If you keep clicking into them, you'll keep getting recommended. Like, If you see a video and you really like it, click into the video. You'll get more of those. YouTube learns. I keep getting 16 cat. I'm not getting those, dude. That's just you. Is Connor drinking water? Oh, this is insane. I know, same. Yeah, I always draw in short videos unless I'm watching the background. Yeah, like I can't watch 60-minute documentary style videos if I'm not doing something in the background. Unless they're super interesting. YouTube learns. That's creepy. Yo, I hope you guys are aware, every social media platform, even Twitter a little bit, Instagram, TikTok in a ridiculous amount, they know exactly what you like. They know here's the thing. Crunch is here. Thank you for the 2. How do I join the S&P? If you're a channel member, just type in the channel member chat and someone will whitelist you, I think. Not that convincing. YouTube and TikTok know you better than you do. They know what you're interested in more than you do. I am terrified and mesmerized at the same time. Because here's the thing. I will come onto YouTube not to search for a video I know I like. I come onto YouTube to go to the homepage, click refresh, and get served videos that they know I will like. Is that not terrifying? But it's also really convenient because I don't have to find videos I'd like. I keep getting recommended those videos. It's like, this video will not get 100K likes. This video will be deleted in 5 days. Those are, I don't know why those do so well, but they do. What happened to jschlatt and why is he in the title? Well, originally in the stream, this is like an hour in, but we spent most of the stream talking about jschlatt's take on creator-consumer relationships. And he made a really good video about it, and people should watch it. And we dissected it a bit. Skent the Inkle. I think I completely butchered your name because there's a J in there, which I don't know how to pronounce. Thank you so much for becoming a channel member. Everyone say something nice to them because channel members are alpha male buff rulers of the universe. I don't know, man. I get a lot of 1 to 3 hour long videos about random subjects I don't even like. Yeah, that's because of watch time right there. YouTube does still like watch time. I saw some memes online saying Jeff Bezos is basically Santa Claus at this point. He knows our location. Yeah, scary, dude. Scary. My problem is I like multiple things, so I like to watch Minecraft and then go, yeah, I honestly, I'm considering making another YouTube account for when I don't feel like watching Minecraft videos. And like, there's a certain genre of videos that I like watching. And, you know, there's Minecraft videos, commentary videos, but sometimes I don't want to watch those videos, and YouTube will only recommend me those videos. So maybe I want to have a separate account and watch different types of videos so I get the best of both worlds. And YouTube doesn't have to choose. I subscribed. I appreciate it. Hey, if you haven't already done so, consider subscribing. And leave a like in the stream, too. Let's get 700 likes in here. We're like 15 away. My recommended went from education to Minecraft. Hey, Connor, Techno is going live in less than an hour. Well, I will definitely be gone by that happens because Techno will take 90% of my viewers. It is what it is. Oh, God, the thumbnail. Yeah, I thought it was a funny meme, so I made it a thumbnail. I have a bad memory, so when I try and search something up, I always forget. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I want to watch, but YouTube does. I watched one Kitchen Nightmare video, and that's my entire recommended. Yep, that happens to all of us. At some point, you're going to watch that. Like, in 8th grade, I had my Kitchen Nightmare phase where I just watch it for, like, a month. The thumbnail, yeah, thumbnail's kind of nice, bro. Just kidding. My replies on Twitter are just my face, Catboyd. So on my alt account, Zone Connor, you should follow my alt if you follow my main. And if you don't follow my main, then what are you doing? I tweeted out, haha, Catboy this image, because I thought it'd be funny. It's not funny. I've destroyed my life. I totally asked for it. I destroyed my life and totally asked for it. My replies are just my face, and it's like, Catboy, ooh, woo, it just all this nonsense, dude, and it's... I'm for it, man. Just destroy my mentions, man. I'm actually kind of for it. Why is YouTube recommending me this Vineyard Fine looking MF? It's an original one, buddy. Uh, jschlatt, I don't wear Vineyard Vines. I'm definitely more of a Brooks Brothers guy, but he still got me. He was on point, man. Nonsense. Okay, Catboy, shut up. Come on, shut up. Silence. I kid, bro. You're wonderful. You better kid. Put on the maid costume? No. Some people look good in the maid costume, wink, wink. But I'm not putting on a maid costume. I need like $1 billion dono. Oh God, you won't get more donos from me for an hour. Hey man, no, your dono's been good. You've been giving me a lot. I appreciate it. Don't worry. I'd do that. I'm not replying. By the way, if you guys haven't already done so, you should follow me on Twitter. My Twitter's Connor Pugs. I'm on there more than I am anywhere else, and it's kind of a problem, but it is what it is. You should follow me, though. How do I feel about it? It's pretty nice. Anyways, I'm not going to be replying to those comments anymore. We're not doing this. That's for Twitter. That's not for here. I remember when I got bored of watching the same thing, so I tried searching something different than one video. And yeah. If you really want to change your recommendations, go out of your way to watch other videos. Yeah, you should follow me on Twitter though. Just shamelessly plugging. You've jeopardized yourself, Pugs, with that comment. I always do, man. Gotta dip, the grocery store is calling, but subscribe to Connor Pugs. Hey, it's a good message. Shameless self-promotion? Always, man. No, follow Connor Pugs on Twitter. Ah, look, everyone agrees. What can I say? Do you have any comments about the Mr. Beast burger situation? Yeah, I think some of the burgers came out not great, but look, he didn't make all the burgers himself, man. He had he had to set this up quickly. He hired people, and the people he hired did not a great job with a few things. Don't come for Mr. Beast, bro. Let him know so he can come for the people who messed up the burgers. I don't know. Connor, if I draw you as Catboy, will you give me membership? I don't know how to give someone a membership. It's not like Twitch, but I am interested in seeing the image you are about to draw. I'm terrified, yet curious. My curiosity trumps my terror with that image. Would you join the Dream SMP if you had a chance? Of course, man. But I'm not, because I have like 3 subscribers. So let's go draw. I think I'm dooming myself at this point, which is, it's cool. That's cool, man. That's cool. I'm so late. I was streaming at a weird time. Don't worry about it. Oh, man. Are you excited about the mystery? Oh, I am actually hyped. Not because of the whole dream thing. I'm not convinced we're seeing his face. Everyone's like, we're seeing his face. I'm not convinced. I'm hyped to see a creator-made YouTube Rewind by a creator who gets it. I think that's Mr. Beast. Connor, what happens when someone literally draws one your O? I'm not gonna comment on that, but I'm not gonna condone it. So I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. Curiosity terrified the cat or pug. I literally killed my credit card, man. I appreciate it, but you don't need to do that. You're already a member. Same. I'm super hyped for a good rewind. So I always like YouTube Rewind because it is normally so terrible that as a community we can come together and hate on it. But this time it'll actually be good, which I'm not sure how I feel about that. 2 words, TikTok bandwagon. Since TikTok was at risk of being banned, the biggest internet's audience, Insta, YouTube, and Reddit all jump on board. And also Snapchat. Someone made a video like, oh my god, guys, I'm so excited to go on Snapchat to watch TikTok. Like, it's stupid. I do get it, though. And I think it was a wake-up call to other platforms that... Because here's the thing. Vine died because it wasn't popular enough. Yet TikTok is thriving. Musical.ly kind of died out. It got bought out. Short-form content has a huge place on the internet. Vine and Musical.ly just didn't do it well enough. TikTok hit the nail on the head and absolutely ran with it. And Other social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, didn't really see that coming because of Vine and Musically not doing that well. Who bought Musically? TikTok. They merged. Um, that's why there's some people with like 30 million followers on there who don't get a lot of likes because they got most of those off Musically. Stinky audio. What do you mean?
Got most of those off music.
Okay, the audio isn't clean, but it's okay. So then all of a sudden TikTok exploded, and other social medias are like, oh, that's actually a good idea. And they all really, when they thought TikTok was getting banned, they're like, there's a huge audience that wants short form content, and they have nowhere to go if TikTok gets banned. Let's make it YouTube. Let's make it Instagram. Let's make it Snapchat. It's not gonna be Snapchat. Come on. I miss Vine. Yeah, Vine is just like, I wish they would like someone would buy the server and just have it up for the sake of nostalgia. Like it can crash all the time. You don't have to put that much money into it, but you can run all the ads you want to. I just want to go on Vine again, dude. Just not because it was that great, but just because I remember a lot of good times when I was on Vine. Vine is nostalgia 100%. They tried to recreate, yeah, here's the thing, you can't recreate something. You have to bring it back. If you're doing it for nostalgia reasons, you have to bring it back 100%. Wait, I just got here. What did he say? I'll just tell you what video to watch. Weekly slap, goodbye for now. And around 4 minutes in, he starts bringing up the topic of creator and consumer relationships. And it's really important in my opinion. I like this short video stuff, and there's some funny things on TikTok, but most of the stuff is cringe. I don't know, man. My For You page is pretty funny. You must just have a bad For You page. Look, a lot of mainstream TikTok is kind of lame, but if you like enough funny videos, you'll actually get a pretty good For You page. What's your goals for 2021? Wow, I don't even know. I'm totally about having goals too, and I don't even know what I want. Honestly, I would like to maintain my audience. I don't want to slip off into irrelevancy. I also have some goals that Twitter knows and no one else knows. YouTube, you don't know, but if you're on my Twitter, you probably know my other goals. But yeah, you should follow me on Twitter, Connor Pugs. Please, Outback Steakhouse. What? What do you mean, dude? Do you have Snapchat? Yeah, it's Connor_Pugs. It's a public account. It's got like 16,000 followers on there, and I don't remember why. I never use Snapchat, but be one of the 16K, I guess. I think I must have shouted it out during my Instagram phase, but do you have a Reddit? Yeah, r/ConnorPugs. It is dead, and I never go in there, but you can join it if you want. I hate the reuse of audio. Yeah, my feed actually, people don't reuse the audio unless it's something new and interesting because they won't get engagement if it's not new and interesting. That's why I don't really go through my following feed that much. It's always my For You page. Connor, you're dry. You just sent me Ed. Whenever I'm like don't know how to respond to someone or really just super lazy, I'll send them a photo of Ed Sheeran and leave. Never take that personally. It's sometimes the best thing to respond with. Can you go on Reddit one day and like yeah, like I can do a Reddit reaction funny thing. I don't want to get my stream taken down for some nonsense though, but because TikTok can be funny, but all I see is people bonding over being mentally well. It depends on your For You page. And I think it's like if I think people can bond over like general struggles because we all are going through, quarantine. That's crazy, man. Like a pandemic. What on earth is going on, man? You've been copy striked or I thought demonetized. I thought it said demolished. I was like, sir, come again? What? Where do I send you fan art? I love when you guys make that stuff. So you can tweet it to me. I like retweeting stuff on my alts. So if you want to retweet, or if you just want me to send it, or just want me to see it, DM me on my alts or my main on Twitter. Not on Discord, I don't really see that. So yeah, just go on Twitter and DM it to me, or tweet it at me, but tweet at my alt, and also send it to me over DM so I see it. My mentions are destroyed. I don't see anyone in my mentions really. So if you tweet at me, make sure to also DM me the post. I see my DMs. I don't see my mentions at this point. Send hair care routine. My hair is okay. It's a little funky. Um, just don't shampoo it every day, I guess. For my hair, at least. You want to give it a bit of its natural pizzazz, dude. Like, go to shower yourself every day. That's probably a good call. But don't, like, shampoo your hair every day or you will dry it out and mess it up. In my case, I don't know about other people. Maybe if you're, like, super oily hair, that's a good idea. But it depends. It depends. So I don't want to give general advice for something I know nothing about. But I know personally for me, this is what it is. Hippie hoppity, I'm Connor's oh, okay. Um, this has gone on such a tangent. Yeah, like I kind of said everything I wanted to say about the main topic. So I'm just responding to comments at this point. And look, there's 200 people watching me. Why would I stop right now? I'm gonna stop at some point kind of soon because my voice will go. But other than that, and I'm almost out of water too. This is a absolute disaster. I just wanted to show everyone. Just so if I spilled on myself, it would at least be content. It wouldn't just be a disaster. Washing your hair every day makes it more oily. Oh, that's actually true because your hair will generate more oil to get rid of all the dry. So just do whatever feels right, I guess. Just don't be a stinky winky. That's all I say. I could be reading, but I'm here instead. If you got to do it reading, like if you got to have like required reading, then do that, of course. But I've good to be here. What's going on with Big Man? Acting kind of sus. Thank you for the $2. I tweet what I tweet. Anyways, hello guys from Turkey. Hello Turkey. Just kidding. Whose voice and why is he gonna go? I don't know, man. Because he doesn't get enough water, dude. Yeah, there's so many reasons you should be following me on Twitter. Like, so many reasons, dude. Connor Pugs, follow me right there. Also, turn on my notifications if you want to be just paralyzed in fear. I should be running errands right now. Oh, I want you to stay because I like having viewers, but I also am like, you should do things. If you got errands, you might need to do those. But I also like viewers, so I don't know how to say. Honestly, I missed the whole important thing now. Connor's just answering, commenting. Yeah. If you want to see an important video, jschlatt made on the weekly slap. Goodbye for now. If you want to watch it, just it's a little down, but it's an important message. So that's if you want to watch it, it's important. I'm sick and I'm supposed to be doing schoolwork for Tuesday, but I'm too weak to even get out of bed. Well, then let your teachers know. Be like, I'm not having a good time right now. I need an extension. Thank you for the 2. Oh Lord, what is this? How much money to become a maid in a maid cafe? I think you mean costume? I don't know what maid cafe is. First of all, I would need an incredible amount of money for that. I don't know. I will come out with an answer. We'll do like a stream where it'll be like at some number of donations. I will do some nonsense. I don't know, man. I stopped my sentence because of the donation. What the? I know. Notice on. Love to see it, Jelly. Love to see it. Humina. Well, what does that mean, bro? I don't read Russian, bro. I don't know. Nonsense. Okay, Connor. Oh, this is where my water is. Almost forgot. Maid boy Connor, that's not happening. Let's be honest. I don't think that's happening. We need Zeta and Chicken. Yeah, good old days with the live streams. Back when we averaged like 80 viewers, and that was like a good day. Now we're pulling like 400 and 200 at the very tail end. Let's actually talk about that for a second. A couple weeks, a month ago, back when I was like grinding out my daily YouTube stuff, I would average 80-ish viewers on a stream. And it would probably go down to 60 or right about now when the live stream's kind of ending. And it would peak around 100, maybe 120 if I was like super lucky. Now, I average during the middle of the live stream like 400 to 350 to 400 viewers. and I have 200 people watching me when I've been rambling about something that's not even the topic of the video for 20 minutes. What? That's ridiculous, man. Like, my views per video are not that much higher, but the live stream stuff is. I honestly think it might be my Twitter pulling me. I don't know. Connor, if this were Twitch, I would click the hydrate button now. I honestly am excited to see how YouTube is going to make live streaming better, because realizes that live streaming is huge. They've been signing people. They've been focusing on live streaming. I can't wait till I honestly can't wait till YouTube like implements cool new features and stuff. I love the fact that Instagram is the only app that I have and use. Bro, but you're on YouTube. What? Yeah, Twitch. Okay, here's the thing about Twitch, and some of you guys are gonna get mad at me, but hear me out. Twitch has a great user interface. The user experience, as someone who casually browses Twitch sometimes, is a great experience. The creator experience on Twitch is not as good. Not that good at all. If I didn't suck at making art, I would draw you. Yeah, I can't draw also, so don't feel bad about it. These things happen. Twitch is kind of bad. Yeah, Twitch is kind of bad for like creators. I thought I froze. I was just not paying attention. Mishrop, you want to translate this stuff, bro? I don't even know what's going on, Chad, but whatever, dude. Q Mink's getting banned for saying simp. Yeah, that's the stupidest thing. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why Twitch is protecting the simp community, dude. Like, what? That's the weirdest stuff ever. I got an ad. Hey, let's go. I tried to draw Connor, but I got too embarrassed about being recognized, so I just abandoned the art. Oh, bro, you should. If you don't want me, look, if you want to draw me, which is cool, but you don't want me to retweet it, just DM it to me. I'd love to see that stuff. Like, I can actually understand that some of you like don't want the retweet. Just DM me and say, don't retweet this. I just want you to see it. I'm totally chill with that. All right, this has been an 80-minute long stream, and it's doing really well. And this was a success. Yesterday's was an absolute failure. Today was a success. And also, I guess Techno's going live soon, so this is a good time to end it. But give me a second. Give me 60 seconds before you click off the stream. Yeah, I'm supposed to wear a hat. All right. Guess what? It's your special day. Oh, I know it's not Christmas, but this is the hat you get. So, yeah. Anyways, give me 30 more seconds before you leave. First of all, I want to say thank you, everyone, for dropping by the stream. This was really fun. I had a good time. Thank you for the channel members. I appreciate that. You guys showed up. Do you like my Santa hat? I like my Santa hat. If you haven't already done so, make sure to subscribe to the channel and also turn on notifications. But sometimes notifications don't work. So make sure if you have a Discord, join the Discord server. And if you have a Twitter account, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Connor Pugs. Also, I have an Instagram, which is also Connor Pugs. No one really knows. I have like 30,000 followers on there, but go follow that too. Anyways, I just appreciate you guys watching. That's all I have to say. This was fun. Peace.